Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with the next empties. This is going to be all my empties for Q2 of the year. I have quite the collection this quarter, so I have quite a few things to get through. So I'm going to jump straight into the empties, but before I do so, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. So I'm gonna start with some hair care products because they are simply on top of the pile. So first up we have this deep repair conditioner. It's the Ultimate Blends Nourishing Hair Food Banana and Shea mask from Garnier. I actually have another one of these that are empty, but I'm currently housing that in my shower just to use for rinsing and stuff. So it's empty, but I used using it to collect water. But yeah, this one is done and I'm excited about that. This is my favorite hair mask, at least from the drugstore, and I feel like it does a good job with my hair, so I'm going to keep purchasing it. Then I also have a shampoo. This is from Aussie. This is the Miracle Moist shampoo. I like the shampoo. It's not my favorite, but it was something that I could pick up from my local grocery store, so I could do that, and yeah, it was good. It's probably one of the better ones that I have tried from the grocery store rather than a fancier shampoo. So I'll probably buy this again at some point, but for now I am finished with this. Right away I can also see two Batiste dry shampoos. Both of these are done. I go through these every single empties that I do, so I'm not going to cover these again because yeah, you all know this is my favorite dry shampoo and I have two of them right here. Going through the bag, I actually found a third, so you can see how much I love this one, so I have another one of those. I also have this Nivea Love Sunshine Shower Gel. I got this one from Amazon actually because I heard really good reviews of the scent of this one, and yeah, it does smell amazing. I'm smelling it now. It does smell really good. It smells of summer, and I might actually repurchase this again, but I'm going for a different shower gel at the moment. But yeah, it was really nice. I had to pay a bit extra for it because I couldn't find it in the store. I had to buy specially off Amazon, but yeah, I do love this one a lot. We have a body care item next. This is my Dove Derma Spa Summer Revived body lotion with self-tanning for natural bronze glow. This is like the kind of gradual tanner from Dove. It's amazing. It's my favorite fake tan. I use this one almost every time I fake tan, and recently I have been adding some of the, what's it called, Isle of, I can't remember what they're called, but you know the little tanning drops. I've been adding them in here just to deepen up the tan a little bit, but even on its own, if I use this over a couple of days, it creates a really nice tan. So I do love this one, and I'm already working on a second one. We have a skincare item next. This is my CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Gel Oil Cleanser. I love this one for taking off makeup. I do use this one as my first cleanse. I use makeup kind of pads soaked in the Nivea Dual Face Eye Makeup Remover to remove my mascara first, and then this one I use for my first cleanse, and I use the CeraVe Cream Cleanser, the one in the white packaging, afterwards as my second cleanse. I'm actually currently using one that is this close to being done, so that should definitely be done in the next empties. But yeah, I have already repurchased this one, so I'm working on a new one. I have some simple makeup wipes. I actually been using these when I do my swatch party videos, which I've been posting a couple of times. I have posted most of my brands now, I think, apart from Terra Moons and Sydney Grace. So there's been a lot of makeup wipes used, so this one is finished. Also, speaking of that, Nivea Dual Eye Makeup Remover. This is the one right here, and again, it is my favorite, and I use this one again. At the moment, I repurchase this one over and over again. I tried out other things. Every now and then I go into an oil cleanser instead, but I just go back to this one because it's simple, I know it's effective, and it's quite affordable as well. And then for an oil cleanser or balm cleanser, actually, we have this Buttercup Cleansing Balm from Beauty Bay. This one is finished, as you can see. I like this one. It's quite affordable. It's definitely not the best thing that I've tried, but for a cleansing balm, it's okay, and I feel like for value for money, it's definitely a really good bargain. I have two different deodorants actually. I have this one right here, which is a bit more unique, I guess. This is the Mega Babe, the Smoothie Deo, which is with fruit enzyme daily deodorant with bilberry, lemon and orange. I got this one out of Cult Beauty, one of their boxes, or a free gift to purchase, and I actually really like this one. I have never been fussed with deodorants, but yeah, I really like this one. It actually lasted forever as well. I like the scent of it, and yeah, I like this a lot, but I probably wouldn't repurchase this one. I am currently actually trying out the Wild deodorants, which is quite exciting for me. But yeah, this one is finished, and then I have my old go-to, which was the Mitchum Triple Odor Defense. So those two are the deodorants that I have finished from the last quarter. So I think we have the last 3 items right here before we move into makeup. So the first one is this pure acetone right here. This is from a brand called J&D. It was just a little tiny one. I actually have moved on to buying a bigger one of these because I now use acetone every single time I remove my because now I've moved on to acetone to remove my nail polish, because I use a lot of gel nail polish now, and this is really the only thing that takes it off in an even closer reasonable amount of time. When I use acetone free remover, it just took like, it was impossible to get it off basically. So I have moved on to this one now, but yeah, I'm working on a big one of this, but the small one is done. Then next up we have a sun cream. This is my old go-to, which is the Biore UV Aqua Rich sun cream. It's probably one of my favorites still, but I'm currently trialing out the like white one. I can't remember what it's called, something on J. It's quite popular on TikTok at the moment. I don't really follow TikTok, but I've heard from my colleague that it's popular there, and also on Instagram and stuff like that. Can't remember what it's called, but I'm using that one at the moment. But I do like this one a lot too. It's lighter, and I don't know, I like this one a lot. I think I will probably purchase this one in the future, but I'm just trying out that one at the moment. And I think last thing before moving to makeup, we have this little sample of Dr. Jart ceramidin cream. This one I really liked. I use this one as like a travel moisturizer, so this one is done. So like I said, the remaining things are all makeup. First up we have 2 mascaras. These are the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Mascaras, both in waterproof. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I'm actually trying out a different one now, which is the one I'm wearing on my lashes today. And I really like that one. I think I might actually like it a bit better. It's a formula that I wanted to try before, but I think they only recently made it available in waterproof, so I like that one now a lot. But I probably will try this one again, or you go back to it again at some point. But for now I bought a 3-pack of that other mascara, so it probably will be a while until I'll try this one again. I actually have 3 primers that I finished, which are all right here. The first one that I have is my e.l.f. Hydrating Primer Serum. This one was probably my least favorite out of the 3. I liked it. It wasn't like super bad or anything, but I don't think it did too much. But it did hydrate my little skin a little bit, but I used my skincare honestly for that, so I definitely wouldn't repurchase this, but it was nice. Then we have my Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. This was like a kind of like a blurring primer, but it was more of a hydrating blurring primer. I mean, it was good, but it's not worth the price in my opinion. So if it was more affordable, I definitely would buy this again, but since it is a bit more expensive, I'm probably not gonna bother. Then my favorite out of the 3 is this one right here, which is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops Serum. I don't know if this is a skincare or primer, but I count this as a primer because I used it as a primer. But this one I do actually already have a full size of and a little sample, so I'm definitely gonna keep using this one. And yeah, I really like this one. I'm currently planning a different primer, so once I finish with that I'll probably go back to this one because I do like it a lot. So we only have 3 more products to go. Next up we have a bronzer. This one is from Maybelline and it's the City Bronzer. I finished this one up in my yellow product pan and it was a nice bronzer. Again, I probably wouldn't repurchase this one because I want to try other things and it's not a holy grail, but I did really enjoy it when I used it. It wasn't too warm toned. It was quite nice, I mean, it was like neutral leaning warm, and it wasn't too deep for me and I could use quite a bit of it. This one was in the shade warm medium, and again I like it quite a bit, but I'm moving on to other things. So moving on, next we have this little lip liner right here, which was a red lip liner, as you can see. This one was from a brand called Rafai. I never knew where it was from. I think it was a sub-brand of Canabo. I don't know how to say that in English. But I got it from my mum ages ago and I finally used it up. It is, I mean, it probably was a nice lip liner at one point in time, but I think it probably went bad since then. It was my favorite, but I did use it up, so I'm quite happy with that. Then for sure the most exciting empty for this whole video, as well as probably going to be the whole year, is this one right here, which is my Modern Renaissance. If you didn't see my last palette update, it's a big spoiler, but I did actually finish this palette. I finished the last shade that was in here, so this is my last empty for the quarter. I am so excited. I've been working on this palette for a year and a half, and when I started working on it, it wasn't brand new. I already had a couple pans. I think I had maybe like 7 pans in here already. I mean, not finished shade by any means, but I did have some use on it already. So it's taken a long time to finish this palette, but I am so happy to have it done. It feels very satisfying to see this palette as a whole empty. And you know, I have a lot of other palettes. I wouldn't repurchase this one, but I did enjoy it a lot. I didn't really get bored of it. I mean, towards the end I have Red Ochre, Love Letter and Cypress Umber, which was like all deeper shades, especially when I only had Love Letter left. I did get a little bit tired of this palette, but overall I did really enjoy this one, and it's kind of bittersweet that it's gone, but I am honestly very excited. So those were actually all of the empties for this quarter, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what the most impressive thing is that you finished this quarter, and otherwise I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.